Hello and welcome everyone again into another video. And today's video we will take a look at the recent community day, which was yesterday basically. PRIMARINA got access to Hydro Cannon. Now it became the best, like arguably the best fairy in Master League. Not as much in Great League because Wigglytuff is just a straight insane of a Pokemon. I mean, Fable for next season is not gonna run Charm, so you could say the second best Charmer. But that doesn't mean like Wiggly is much better, because I tried this Pokemon yesterday and I actually had a decent run with it. I think I went 3-2, 3-2, 4-1, 4-1. The last set was a bit scuffed, so I went, I think, 2-3 or something. So overall, like, I think around 100 plus MMR or something. So the Pokemon felt actually good, okay? In matchups with, like, against Azu, you resist the bubble, but it's technically not the bulkiest Pokemon, so the Playoff does a lot of damage. But it's still, like, it's a good matchup. As an example, you destroy the dragon, so those Gudra safe swaps Dragonairs will not have a good time. You destroy all the fighters. The Pokemon overall felt decent, and now I'm running it with a very popular team. Was popularized by Memi. Memi hit #1 in the world with the Wigglytuff, Gudra, and Shadow Empoleon. Shadow Empoleon is actually better, and next season is going to be even better with the buff to the Steel Wing. There is a video on the channel about that, and now all I did, I just replaced Wiggly with PRIMARINA, and let's just go and see how did these battles work. And battle #1, we get the Empoleon on the Talonflame. This is not as good of a matchup, but it's also not as bad of a matchup, because Empoleon technically outpaced in this one. And I don't know if we outpaced the second one, but we actually don't care, so I'm going to try to catch this move. And a catch is actually a decent play here, because now I don't bother, right? They throw another one. Now we can shield. Now we are like on the same base for shields, right? And Dugong is technically not a Pokemon that has a decent play into this team, because Gudra to Dugong is not technically a bad matchup as the other dragons. Like the Dragonair would just straight top left in this matchup. So I went to PRIMARINA. I didn't shield, so look how much the Drill Run does. It does like half. And then I swapped out and I was like hoping to CMP. I didn't. So this is actually a bad... Technically, we're in a bad situation, but I tried to overfarm, and I have so much energy, so I'm gonna do 2 then throw, and it was a Poliwrath. I missed a couple bubbles, but I think this is getting shielded, so it doesn't matter. So they are at 4, I think. Let me drop down the music a bit. 1 second. I feel like the music is a bit loud. And I think I farmed them all the way down before they get to the move. They bring in the Talonflame. PRIMARINA doesn't fear the fire. The only Charmer that does that. And the Hydro Cannon takes out the Talonflame, and we win the game. Now I switched the Empoleon into Charjabug, because Charjabug was actually better based off the stuff that I was seeing. And Hero Point throwing on a decent timing. So all I need to do is just to throw, to farm all the way down. I don't need to shield because it doesn't matter, to be honest. And we still get to the Disarming Voice, and we are in a very decent situation. Like, we won the swap, we chipped them to half HP, throw a charge move, and now all I need to do, since they are staying in, I'm actually going to shield this, because I feel like whatever they have in the back is not something that would appreciate the charge of us, because, you know, we saw Lantern, we saw Gudra, we kind of expect the third to be a Guzzlord. I don't know, someone posted that popular team somewhere, so you get that. Hero Point had a Crocalor, which is a hard counter. We swapped to Gudra, which is got a hard counter by a Wigglytuff. I feel like the music is dead now. Okay, let me increase it a bit. And we went to Charjabug. I think this game is dead. There is no way we can win this game. This is like one of those hard counter games. Like, there is no way to win them. It depends on the third though. So there might be a chance, but I don't think so. If they get to a move here, there is no way to play this game. Okay, it's a Basti. So yeah, we don't win this. I mean, we could win this if we have Waterfall, but we don't have Waterfall. So that's why in Master League, Waterfall is actually better. Okay, moving into the next game, we have a Wigglytuff into our Charjabug. This is not as ideal. The Charm does lots of damage. We don't have a debuff move to their fast move, and usually, like, you throw in good timing, you do 1, and that's when they get to the charge move. So we shield. So what I'm gonna do now is overfarm a bit and throw in good timing. Now if they shield, I actually might swap out. They didn't shield. Okay, they brought in the Basti. Ouch, how am I supposed to win this? I don't think this is winnable. Maybe they do something. Let's see. Aqua Tails do add up at the end, and I'm actually going to double shield. Maybe if they have a Poliwrath and Annihilate in the back, and I farm it all the way down, so I'm going to shield here. What's the point of shielding? There is actually no point. I'm just trying to do something. Okay, Aqua Tail getting shielded, and now I'm actually going to go to Charge a Bug, do one, and throw that Discharge, because this Discharge will help me into putting them in a Charm down range. And here we bring in the PRIMARINA, they bring Annihilate, and they don't win this. Bye-bye, Annihilate. Was nice meeting you. And PRIMARINA beats the Basti, okay? The reason I actually changed to Charge a Bus, because I saw lots of Sandslash, and Sandslash is like was giving me some annoying time. So we switch, and it's actually much better than Lantern here, because you do tank a move easily. And now I'm gonna throw like I like the shield here, but we didn't shield because I was trying to call a bait. We did call a bait. I think both are neutral technically, and then I insta swap because I didn't want to shield. And I'm expecting like a Mantine and Annihilate. And here I lagged. I'm supposed to throw that charge move, by the way. So if you go back, like, yeah, see? I tapped the move, but it lagged for half a second, which ended up me getting a fast move instead and opponent throwing the charge move. And now what do? Well, we have to go to Prima and show them the charm, okay? PRIMARINA charmed them all the way down. This is the Night Slash, but we're gonna shield, because at this point we are left with only one Pokemon, and opponent still thinking. They're still thinking. I think they are still thinking. Okay, they are still thinking. So we're just gonna swap the Charge a Bug, and I'm going to shield here just to do some Volt Switch damage, because the Volt Switch is actually what is going to win me the game. They were trying to catch. I'm not gonna throw, you know that. I know that, so that's why they top left. Moving into the next game. Dedenne beats the entire team. But the problem with Dedenne is that it doesn't have stats, so it can't beat anything. It's actually a good matchup for the Dedenne here. The problem with Dedenne, it needs a better charge. Well, it has Thunder Shock technically. It needs I don't know. It needs to do more damage. So how? I have no idea. I'm not going to shield since we shielded one. And look at this. I'm going to do two, then swap to Goodra and farm them all the way down. By all the way down, it was literally 1 HP. They have a Poliwrath. We're used to this. This doesn't matter. We don't care about this. When we see a fighter, that's when the PRIMARINA is going to farm all the way down, right? So we don't need to shield. We don't care. Icy Wind. We don't care. We're not going to shield. And I like going back to Charge a Bug, but I also want to go PRIMARINA as well, because we wall all the energy here, but that doesn't mean it doesn't do that much. Like, look how much the PRIMARINA is so frail. So what's the play here? Well, we're gonna throw a Disarming Voice. Wait, why did I Disarming Voice? I'm supposed to Hydro Cannon here. Sorry guys, I'm not used to Hydro Cannon yet. This was the only game we could have thrown the other move. And now we just win because we have 2 Exocets, and I think they should do enough damage at this point. But yeah, I don't know why I threw the Disarming. I think I'm just not used to throw a Hydro Cannon from PRIMARINA. I'm used to throw the Disarming, because it used to be the cheaper move. And that was a good game. And that was a 4-1 set. And yeah, we have 10 more. So this is my best one. I was molding so much when I get this one. I'm like, can't I like, if that's a 15 attack, I would actually max it out. I feel like we already saw this battle. So Basti, we swap into Goodra. They bring in Wiggles. And we top left. Okay, moving to the next game. Gligar. Like, try to throw heat on CMP. So they get Dig in 7. So that's why you CMP on 7. It's kind of an annoying matchup, because you cannot risk no shielding a Dig, to be honest. So your ideal play is to shield. But okay, you have to shield the Dig. There is no way you don't. There is no world where you don't shield the Dig. So this matchup, Charge a Bug wins the 0 unless you are 1 Dragon Breath ahead. Okay, think of it that way. If you are 1 Dragon Breath ahead, you win the 0. And yes, that's why. Well, okay, you need a rank 1. See, guys, I have a rank 1 Goodra. That's why we need a rank 1. And we win this swap. Charge a Bug's supposed to win the 0. I think this is an IV dependent if you have a good one. So here I aggressively swapped. I think I'm supposed to aggressively swap to the Charmer. But I'm fine with this because I'm going to get to a 2-second move if they don't throw. And they throw. So we are in a good situation now. Now we go to the PRIMARINA, and PRIMARINA will charm them all the way down. Okay. That was a good game. Diggersby technically beats my lead, and it actually beat the PRIMARINA. So I need to do some work here. We throw the hydro cannon because I think we get it before them, and we have to shield. Usually when you see Diggersby with a quick attack, it's scorching sand with hyper beam. So they swap into Mantine. If they swap into Mantine, they catch a move, instantly go to Gudra and instantly throw the Thunder Punch, because you get it at the same time they get the Ice Beam. So that's why you instant throw, you instant swap. See? And it does KO. Now what they can do, if they don't have a Basti, we're fine. I mean, okay, so you saw me going Charge-a-Bug, then I went back to Empoleon. Why did I go back to Empoleon? Because I saw, like, I tried Charge-a-Bug and I got like 3 Bastidon's leads in a row, okay? And Bastidon leads have Wigglytuff in the back. So Empoleon just destroyed those. So that's why we went back to Empoleon. What's the play here? Well, we have to see what they have in the back, and it's a Lantern. So it was better when we had the Charge-a-Bug. I think I'm just gonna swap and try to throw these Hydro Cannons as fast as possible. Like, is there a way where they can win? Technically, they have to T-Bolt here. They have to T-Bolt here as well, but I have a shield. They need 2 Thunderbolts. What do we do now? I mean, technically, this doesn't KO. So we can still get to a Hydro Cannon, and PRIMARINA again clutching another win for us. Okay, that was a good game. Moving into the next one, Empoleon Mir. They have the Shadow. I don't. Okay, I would much prefer having a Shadow if I could. Upon swapping into a Gudra, so I'm going to bank 2 moves and then swap out. The Thunder Punch does a lot, but hey, this is a charm. We can charm them all the way down. And PRIMARINA flexing on them, charming them all the way down. And now, I actually am supposed to get to a move, by the way, but we lagged there. I think I'm sure I'm supposed to get to a move. We lagged for like a second. Well, I could die with the move as well, so I am not sure. I need to work that, like, I need to run that move frame by frame, that situation frame by frame to double check how many frames we lost. They have Charge-a-Bug, we are up a shield. They have a shiny, we don't have a shiny. So it's kind of like a weird situation, but it doesn't matter because we have more shields than they do. And all I need to do is shield here and try to farm as much as I can. Throw these charge moves. I think that was ideal timing. I could have done one more Dragon Breath here, I think. But it doesn't look like the visuals from the visuals that I did need. Now all we need to do is fast move all the way down, and my penguin take down their penguin, and we take the win. Okay, and that was, I think, the end of it. So thank you so much everyone for watching. Hopefully you guys like these battles. If you like these battles, make sure to leave a like into the video. If you are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe, click all the buttons, ring all the bells. And yeah, these are what I feel like the better PRIMARINA teams. Some good teams with Empoleon. PRIMARINA with Empoleon actually make one of the best codes for next season, which I will be testing out next season. So yeah, thanks so much for watching. This is the end of the video, and hopefully you enjoy the rest of your day, night, or whatever you're having. Thanks so much for watching, and see you on the next one. Peace.